Hey guys, it's Jill Lizer, a team leader here with Usborne Books and More. I am here to talk to you about getting your calendar full. If you're new, you probably have a blank calendar, and that's totally okay. I'm going to show you how to fill it up. So first of all, you really just need a couple of parties to get going. Even if your goal is to have 8 or 10 or 12 or 15 parties a month, you still just really need a couple to get you going. Because once you have a couple of parties, you can book from those parties, which there will be another video talking about how to do that, and then you can book from those parties and so on, and that will help you fill up your calendar. So let's think about who you could get to host those first couple of parties. You probably have a good friend, a neighbor, a cousin, a sister, someone who's close to you who will host a party for you, who loves the books and would like to get some for free. So once you get a couple bookings on the calendar, it's important to book them within a week. You might think that you need to give them more time to prepare, more notice, that you need to book a month out, and that is just not the truth. The more time that somebody has to prepare for the party, the more likely they are to cancel. If they book a month out, they kind of lose that excitement. You might message them a week before the party to start getting it set up, and they might be like, wait, what? The party's this week? I forgot that I have this going on this week, or some life event happened. They feel way too stressed now or way too busy. They've lost that excitement that they felt when they booked the party, and they're just going to be more likely to cancel. And if they don't cancel, they still have kind of lost that excitement, and they might not be as good of a host as if they hosted right away. So you want to try and get them to book a date within a week. Once you choose a date for the next week, you can just start your host coaching while their excitement is high and have their party. And if they have high excitement, that means that they're probably going to be a better hostess, their party is going to be more successful, and you can get more bookings during the party, which is the ultimate goal, so that you don't have to go around looking for parties afterwards. And there will be another video about getting parties during the party. If you're new and you're reaching out to lots of people to get some parties booked, you probably think that you need to give them all different dates that you have available, and you might be giving people dates that are a month out. But it really is best to give them all the same 1 or 2 dates. Lots of times I give people 2 days that I have available and let them choose, but it also works really well to just give them 1 date. If you're trying to book a party for next week and that's the day you have open to do a party, give them that date and see what they say. If they say that it really doesn't work for them, then you can give them a backup date. You also might think that if you're giving them all the same day and several people say yes, that you're going to be in trouble because they all book the same day. But if 2 people book the same day, you can just go to the second one and say, oh, you know what? Somebody already booked that date, but here's another one that I have available. Then you are in control of your calendar, and you are getting the dates booked that you want, and you're getting them booked sooner, just like we talked about. It also helps to do more than 1 party in a night. You want to stack those parties so that your system is more streamlined. If you have 2 or 3 parties in a night, you can do all your same hosted coaching every day to all of your hosts, post all the same pre-party posts in all of your parties, and it just makes it easier for you, and it makes it so that you're only working 1 night a week. And then you have all the other nights free to spend time with your family or do other activities that you want to do. If you're new, then that might seem overwhelming to try and do more than 1 party in a night, and maybe at first you don't want to, but as you get more comfortable, it really is beneficial and helpful to you and your business. You can use a posting service like Bizly or SendShare to help you automate the posts, and they can be posted for you so that then during the party you can just interact with your guests and you're not scrambling to do everything. So just remember that next week is always the best date, and you want to stack those parties and do more in 1 night. If you are doing more than 1 in a night, you want to make sure that you're spreading them out by about an hour. You can do 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, or if you're doing 3, you can do 7, 8, and 9, and some of those might be in different time zones, so that also can be to your advantage as well, so that they're not all at the same time. If I'm doing 2 in the same time zone, I'll do 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. I used to think that they all needed to be 8:30 or 9 so that kids were in bed, but I've been doing them earlier and it has worked great. So you schedule parties when it works for you. That's the time that works for me, so that's what I've been doing, and my parties have still been really good. So you want to be in control of your calendar, you remember. And then once you have parties booked for all the same night 1 week, during those parties, you can book parties for the next week. And that's how you can start to fill up your calendar more. And there, like I said, there will be another video talking about how to get bookings during the party, which is what you ultimately want. But those are my tips for getting parties booked at the beginning.